Hey everyone, hope you're doing very well. Welcome back to a brand new week of Marquee Matchup SBC Solutions with me, Kieran, and we are starting off, as you can see in the title, with Barcelona against Real Madrid for this week. Dortmund, Schalke, Fenerbahce, Trabzonspor, and Southampton against Everton will all follow. They'll all be out by the end of tonight, but we are focusing on El Clasico here, Barcelona against Real Madrid. So, you do need just one player who plays for one of those two clubs. That's okay. Two Liga Santander players, again, not really a hard thing to do. Leagues max 3 is actually quite problematic. It actually gets quite annoying. You need one rare, 75 rating, and 85 chem for this, and it gives you a prime electron players pack, but of course it gets you towards the pack for completing the lot as well. So, this is going to be around 3.5k, 3.4, 3.5. No loyalty or position changes required, as per usual. So we'll be starting off actually with our player who is from Real Madrid. It is Real Madrid we're using. He's literally the cheapest you can get one of these players for. There's quite a few of him at this price, so I've gone past the league. I'll just go back to it now. He's actually a goalkeeper. I'm sure you guys can guess who he is from what I've given you so far, and his name is going to be Lunin. So that is Andriy Lunin, just 300 coins. That was on a bid. I got about 3 or 4 of them for the 300 coins, just to check that it was actually working at that price, but by now shouldn't be too expensive either, and we're sticking him. I know, guys, it looks weird at right forward. I've got quite creative with how this squad works, so it is Lunin who is going to be playing right forward in this team. So now, if we change it to midfielder, and we're going to be using 2 Spanish midfielders, I have to get a perfect link based on the team that I've used, and that is going to be Alvarez and Exposito. If you guys find a perfect link from another club, that is absolutely fine. That can work. So I know there's ones from Sociedad that work. I think there's one from Celta as well, and there might be quite a few others you could use. So we've got Eduardo Exposito Jaén for 350 coins, and then we also have ourselves Sergio Alvarez Diaz for 400 coins, who you could get cheaper. That was a bid and that was a buy now, but you can probably get both of them a little bit cheaper than I did. So, the next little segment of our squad is actually going to be Ukrainians, and I just need to let it load. These menus are painfully slow. I've seen quite a few of you complain about it in the comments. You are completely right to be doing that because it is quite bad. We're going to be using Junior Moraes up next. Used him in one of my other SBCs, one of my advanced SBCs. They're called Foundations now, but I used him in one of those, so you might have already seen him on this channel. Alucio Chavez Rib Moraes Jr. is his very long full name, but Junior Moraes is what he's known as. 350 coins to get him in your squad, and he's going to get a perfect link to our next player. And this is why the formation for this is quite annoying, because you can't really find yourselves left and right forwards. We are going to be using left mid here, which means Konoplyanka, Yevhen Konoplyanka. Many of you will remember him from his Schalke days. Can only get 500. You can only get 5 chemistry playing in that little right forward position. So, up next we're going to be using Soyordshuk. I think that's how you pronounce it. And he's going to cost you just 350 coins. I do believe you can use Stepanenko too, but Stepanenko just tends to be more expensive. I've had him in my club already, so that's our next player. Moving on to the left back position next. We are going to be using Michaelenko. And that full name there is Vitaly Michaelenko, just 350 coins to get him in your squad. And then we have one more Ukrainian who's going to be playing centre-back, and that is Plastun. So Plastun will be our last Ukrainian player. Igor Plastun is his full name, and he was 300 coins as a buy now. And you can see that he plays for Ghent, so of course he is in a different league. He's in the Pro League, and we will be finishing off this SBC with some other Pro League players. So getting into it, in goal we are going to be sticking ourselves 77 rated Van Krombluch. So Hendrik Van Krombluch is his full name for 350, and then at centre back you can use either of these. You can use Harris or Voitens. I'm going to be using Voitens because I found out that he was slightly cheaper. And then just to finish off, there is 2 ways to finish off this SBC, guys. If you want to buy a player for 150 and then use a position change, that works. But you can also buy a player, I believe it's for 200 without the position change. So it just depends basically. If the right backs go up, if the right backs tend to get expensive from the Belgian league, then I'd say put a Belgian right mid there and use a position change. So I'll show you both of those just because I know it'll be helpful. So you can use Jans, who was the cheapest one I could find, for 250, but I've got a slight feeling they might go up. So if they do end up going up, and that's what happens, and then what you can do instead is, if I put that, I don't even need to change it, I just need to get him here. You can get any kind of right mid from the Belgian league. Actually, any right mid from the Belgian league, stick them in, and then you put a position change, either left wing on Konoplyanka, CM on either of these 2 midfielders, and that will give you the chemistry. So I'll do that just to demonstrate quickly if I do have one in the left wing position. I may not, But I just thought I'd demonstrate, because some of you guys don't understand sometimes when I do this, and that will give you the extra chemistry you need. So they're the two different ways you complete the SBCs. You don't need loyalty or position changes. You can use position change to save yourself a few coins if you have them, but yeah, I'm presuming you don't, because we do no loyalty, no position changes here. But thank you for watching, guys. Sorry this one took a little longer than usual, but it was that I was waiting to show you the alternative method in case things go wrong. Yeah, come back tomorrow if you want to see me open that pack, as well as the Foot Champs rewards you can see there, Rivals rewards rank 1, and much more. And yeah, just subscribe if you want to see SBCs every week. Thank you very, very much for watching, and goodbye.